Lucky Boys Podcast.
So who do you think's gonna win in the coming fight? Conor McGregor's coming back. He's fighting Cowboy.
Oh.
No.
Honestly, the few fights I do watch his, but I think his time is done.
Really?
Because McGregor, like, it's financially wise, this is when corporate comes in. It's just like it's such a money making scheme for him to keep coming back, keep doing all this stuff. But like the actual hype of it up to the event, like think about the whole.
So you think? So sum it up. You think McGregor's washed?
I think there's no point anymore for him to really compete. He's made the money.
He loves the fight game, though, right?
He does.
I mean, yeah, all right, let's put the money.
I think he might like the money game more.
Yeah, that's what it seems to
but
me.
But if he
He's
liked
like
the
in
money game
now
more, why does he need to come back to fight?
He's probably gonna make a lot of money on this fight.
A lot of more money on the fight too. I mean, I don't know how much everybody's making on these.
But he's
fights,
got his own, businesses on the side, and that generates enough income. He probably made enough he definitely made enough, grossed enough, or to. I mean, I don't want to count another man's chips, but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure like he's definitely,
But if you could still make more, why wouldn't you? Where's that greed coming from? Like,
sure.
You can still make it up to a certain point. Like, obviously, if he
sure,
really
but
has,
to wake up and get punched in the face,
I mean,
to
he's
make
not
more,
gonna
he doesn't need
try.
to do that. To me, what I think it's just the love of the game. To train. You know what it's like to train.
Oh, definitely.
And let's say you have $100 million in the bank.
Okay.
And then let's say even if you had a lavish lifestyle.
Okay.
And you have a very expensive lifestyle. And you're buying this, buying that, a lot of material shit, and then you get a little family, and you're throwing stuff at them too, and you're taking care of your friends and your clique, or your entourage, and you have a side business and still generating enough income. Would you go back to fighting? And let's say it's yes. I mean, look at you. You are going back to fighting, and it's not for money. For everything you said, we've been talking about up to this point, it's not for money. It's because it was something you always wanted to do when you was a kid.
Well, yeah, and then it's also a challenge for myself.
Exactly. So, exactly.
But let's
I think that's
let's count this.
That's where Conor McGregor is at.
What's his age? I don't know all the stats.
I think he's your age.
No.
I think he's about your age or a year younger.
No.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, he's got to be in his early 30s.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, he's not.
Cowboy is old. Cowboy's old. I mean, this guy has like every UFC record. I mean, this dude, oh man, he's a legend, for his weight class. But he's, I mean, the dude could still put it on.
Well, who had the last fight? That's why I'm saying I'm not following. Like, when was Cowboy's last fight?
He lost in the last one. I think that was against. Oh man, who was that with?
But what year? Like, what year?
I think it was last year.
This was last year?
Yeah. Was it Diaz? Did he? No.
Oh man, then that's just
no. Diaz fought someone else.
That's such a coin flip.
Damn it!
I don't know. I could look it up.
Yeah.
I was like, we should be looking all that up right now.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think Conor's doing it just for the paycheck. I think that's a small. I mean, it's beautiful. I think it's a nice cherry on top.
Yeah.
I think he's doing it because he got love for the game and he got something to prove to himself at this stage. I really think that when he stepped away from the fight game, I think he realized how much he missed it. He's watching. It's kind of like you when you were at the gym and you saw all these other people that you felt like didn't really belong.
Yeah.
You were
more
superior than them in terms of fighting. I think he's looking at the game and he's going, nah.
I want back.
Yeah. Those belts are mine. I'm the best. I don't care what weight class. They're 155, 170. It's mine. It's my division. I think that's what he's thinking. I think just from watching his interviews and his character, I think that's where it's at. I don't think he's going, damn, I need to pay the bills.
No, far from it.
Or on the other extreme, I want more. I want to get like, another Bugatti. I want to get another mansion. I don't think he's, I don't know. I don't know what's in his mind, but like to get punched in the face, I think he could, and I think he's smart enough now. I think success begets more success. So I think he could find different ways to use that avenue, but I think that's just a part of it. That's just a certain part of it, the business side. I think he's still, you have to have love for the game in order to step in the ring. You're putting your life at line.
Oh, very true.
On the line, and you're taking a big risk. So I think he needs to. Anyway, that said, who do you think is going to win?
I mean, now that you're putting it all back on me like that.
What's the age difference?
It's pretty significant.
I mean, coming back at it like that, then I would put like a 60-40 split on McGregor. Just from the way we're talking, I'm like, yeah, if I'm thinking about that.
And they're fighting at
like
170. So
Oh, 170s.
and
He's-
Cowboy's bigger. That's like Cowboy's.
So he's going up. McGregor was always
McGregor's
a lot
going up.
lighter.
Yeah. That's the thing. He's fighting.
Hard to say, man. I'll tune in and I'll recap with you on the next time.
That's what, I mean. They fought at 155.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel McGregor has like an overwhelming.
He does better.
But you also
in
got
the
to think
lower
about
weight class.
it, depending how heavy Cowboy is, like the cut is a dramatic cut.
That's the thing. Neither of them have to really. They could just train. They don't have to worry about the cut. Both of them is very comfortable for them.
yeah, exactly.
170
So
for those guys.
that's a little difference.
Yeah, compared to 155. I mean, cutting 15 pounds is fucking hell.
Oh, I know. I know, bro.
Hell, man.
Cutting
Yeah,
weight
this
in general
way,
sucks.
you don't have you could just worry about your training and your opponent.
Very true.
I give it a McGregor,
Okay.
but I feel like fuck,
Things can happen, man. You
things
got to
can
understand, this
happen.
is closer to Cowboy's weight class, and he's more comfortable. He
That's
had a
the
lot more
thing.
time.
I still give it a McGregor. He's got the youth, and I feel like he has something more to prove.
Okay.
That's what I think. I think because if he takes another L,
Yeah.
that's 3 L's in a row.
Oh yeah, so he lost his last 2 fights because I was thinking
yeah,
that too.
yeah. I believe he lost his last 2 fights.
I think
right?
so.
So if he takes another, no, wait. Who did he fight last? He fought he
Khabib
lost to
last.
Khabib, and then who?
He also lost to Mayweather.
Mayweather. Yeah. So there you go. So it's like, he takes 3 L's in a row, and this time to Cowboy
It's time. It's time to hang it up.
because he's the favorite.
hmm
So
Okay.
even at 170, he's the favorite. So I don't know, man. I like Conor because all the shit that he's done aside, the negative. I mean, but he's human, right? I mean, with that much fame and
It gets to you.
It gets to you, and then like
But he also had like the crazy humble upbringing.
the
and
other
stuff.
side of Conor, man, that shit's super inspiring.
But you also don't see that. Like you don't see that
when he
anymore.
yeah, I missed that. Like the beginning Conor, I swear to God, like,
The
I
humble
would tune
Conor.
in. I would tune into his even the trash talker Conor. I love.
Well, no, we tune
Like-
in because it's entertaining
Because
now.
it's entertaining, but in terms of like, he's inspiring. When he would get to his because he came from nothing. I mean,
Oh,
he,
yeah.
he said that he was him and his dad used to fight, and his dad used to have to drag him out of bed just to go to work, and then they'll get into a physical confrontation. He didn't want to go do it. He didn't want to do the construction job he had, and come on, that shit is inspiring, man. And he said, "Fuck it." He listened to himself. I mean, how many times we can all relate to that, where our parents and the people around us are telling us to do something else, and you have this other voice in your head, and you're going, "I'm gonna do this," and everyone's like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, get the fuck out of
Just
here.
wait till Monday
And he's like,
morning.
"I'm gonna be a champion." Everyone's looking at him like, "Yeah, go back to the construction yard." So that shit is crazy inspiring. And then he just one day just decided to get into this sport. And damn, man, look
He
what
put
he
in the work.
blossomed
He put
into.
in the work, man.
He's a star. He took a major risk. And if you look at anybody that's successful, like
They need that challenge. Like they have some
They-
crazy backstory too.
yeah, and they all took a major risk. They all had to sacrifice the
That's true.
safety net and walk on that tightrope. Every single one of them. And they had so many people that doubted them. Jack Ma from
Yep.
Alibaba, right?
Yep.
Like
The founder.
like our man Bruce.
Word.
Everyone doubted
Just
him
saying.
in Hollywood. So.
Everyone doubted him, and it's insane. It's insane for all these people that made it on their own. The guy from KFC, the Colonel, right?
Yeah.
The lady, who's the lady that wrote? Oh my
J.K.
gosh.
Rowling.
J.K.
Harry
Rowling,
Potter.
Harry Potter. How many publishers said no to her?
Yeah.
They were like, "Nah, this is whack. We're not." I mean, I know they're definitely kicking themselves in the hiney for that,
Yeah.
but I mean, there's so many. It's like that's amazing. All of these great people, all of these great men and women, so many people around them, even the people that was in their circle, devalued them, right? But these people never slept on themselves. They kept going.
Well, yeah,
They
because
kept
they
going.
prize themselves more, and their end goal was more than anything else.
Man, that's the hardest shit.